Hey guys, WRX out here working on the STI, trying to get this flex draw stiffener rear installed on my 2020 STI. As you know, this is the part that came on the S209 to help stiffen up the rear end, make it more responsive around turns and what have you. So as I'm looking at these instructions, I'm trying to figure out what in the world is going on here. Thankfully they have a plethora of pictures, but I just can't understand this needle instruction, so I'm going to try the best I can to show you what I kind of figured out. I haven't seen any videos as far as installation on this goes, so I got the one side mocked up, got it torqued down. So let's just talk about the mounting of this left-handed bar here. So as you know, you don't have to cut any holes. The holes are already pre-drilled. As you can see right there, there's one, there's two. That's the bolts holes you're going to use. So because this part is made to create a preload on these little towers here, you want to make sure that when you do mount this bracket as well as the other side, that you have these bolts snugged up against the outer edge of the bolt holes, because you're going to add a preload onto these. So you just want to make sure you have those pushed over as far as you can. And also STI has designated or has stated that you should have no more than 8 to 12 millimeter separation between the top of the bracket and this supporting beam here. So let's kind of look at the components of the bracket itself. So here's the nut insert that you're going to put on the one side. Now when you do this, you want to make sure that that little arrow right here is pointing downward. And as you can see, the top one is, the spacer is a little bit bigger than the bottom one. And the reason being behind that is because, as you can look at that mounting hole here, that top mounting hole is concave toward the front of the vehicle. So that spacer is there to accommodate for that. So the way this is mounted, it's just, let me just go to the other side here. So here's the right-handed mounting. So it's going to go onto the vehicle as such. Okay. Then you're going to pass your bolts through this hole. Okay, like so. Okay. And that gets screwed into the spacer, as you can see here. So do not install it the wrong way, which would be this way. You want to make sure you install it this way. Because I'm a one-man operation out here, it's best to get this started before you mount that, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Hopefully I can get this camera in the right position to show you guys. Alright, hopefully that works. And believe me guys, I don't claim to be a professional YouTuber whatsoever. Therefore, I don't have the equipment that a lot of you guys have, so just bear with me here. It's kind of a no frills type of thing. So when you go to mount it, like I said, you want to make sure that little teardrop thing is pointing downward. And what I did with the other side is I just merely started the upper bolt to get this bracket into place before trying to mount that up. Okay, so the bracket is started. So what you do, at least what I did, is you take your bracket, pass the bolt through the bottom, and you just feed it into the mounting bracket. And once that's done, take off the top bolt and then swing that up and to get that mounted in place. Seems simple enough, huh? Okay, and then once you get that bar put up, or that mounting bracket put up, then you can mount this bar here. And just like what I explained to you as far as making sure that bracket is snug up against those bolt holes, you want to do the same thing with those mounting bolts and nuts as well. And as you can see, the carpet is ripped out. You need to take the carpet out to do this properly, just so you can make sure you can see what you're doing and be able to torque things down like you should. And so STI provided these little templates as far as what to cut out. I've already cut that one out, as you can see. And this one has not been cut out, but it shows you exactly where to place it. And to kind of cover up that hole, they also provided these little foam pads to kind of take up the dead space there. So I think that was a nice little touch with that. So yeah, so I'll just provide another video showing it all mounted up, and yeah, and then I'll do another video as far as the guard goes that protects us. All right, WC Cougar X out.